People keep asking me, where's your top 5, top 6 video about the Mousepads? Here it is, guys. Top 3 cloth mousepad. Let's go. So, after the very, I think, authentic and honest video about wireless mice who are available right now on the market for your Christmas shopping spree, people commented and asked me on stream and on everywhere, can't you do this for Mousepads too? And yeah, I will do it for Mousepads too. Right now you're watching the top 3 cloth mousepad video. This is aiming for the non-NA market, so for the non-American market. The reason is, in America, in the States, there are way more and different pads for different prices available than on the European market and on the markets around Europe. Because NA, for example, has Lethal Gaming, who is doing very, very good own custom pads on a very high standard, which are basically very competitive, which I will handle or which I will review in a different new video at once, alone, only these pads, to just show the European community or the non-American community my point of view, and for everyone who's interested about it. But it's kind of hard to get it over here to Europe because of tax, delivery times, delivery costs, and availability. So just keep this in mind when you watch this. That's why I will show you, maybe for some of you a little bit confusing, different version. I know House was hyping one of the Lethal Gaming pads a lot, and they're all awesome. Believe me, all 4 of them are awesome. They're all unique, all very nice. But for me, or for me in general, it was hard to get them to Germany. Even they sent them as review units, was very hard to clear it in text. And yeah, that's why I show you alternatives right now. That's the English channel. If you watch this channel and you remain not subscribed, please leave a follow. Would help me a lot, guys. Thanks for that. I just will start with that's Edis or Edis. I don't know how it's really pronounced. But the only guys who have this pad right now, where I can show you this pad which I have here, which is wherever the box is, which is basically the eSport Tiger Kinzu 2 Pro, which is a new version of the Kinzu pad. But it's there for like some months already. But it's not even in Europe, or it's not available in Europe. But I got this pad, and I compared this pad, for example, to Zeiss Damage. And I will handle down it in a different exclusive review also after this. But I can tell you that's my number 3, because just by how it's made, how it feels, how the static and initial friction is, how the friction on the X and epsilon axis are, they are pretty close with each other. So the difference in friction on the on both frictions are pretty equal on both axes, and that's why I enjoy it a lot. It feels very fluffy, very smooth. It's a real high quality close stitched pad which has a very smooth feeling. But if you say, yeah, but Zeiss Damage also has a very smooth fluffy feeling, feels very structured, very good, I can tell you that just in terms of glide, so in the static friction, this pad has a way better behaving than the Zeiss Damage for me. And the initial friction is also way better, way more controllable, way more enjoyable. The overall feeling is way better. Yes, the edges are not stitched, but this pad is 6 millimeter thick. In the States they sell it for $40 US. I think it will be here 40 to 45 in Europe too. Then I tried to get some for the La Onda shop later in January somehow, but I will keep you posted about this in a new review then also. But I really enjoy it. It's very comfortable, and it's very hard to get very high quality 6 millimeter non-coated pads in Europe, and I feel like this is very good. The edge is also very good. It laid a long time on my floor. I was walking over it, rolling over it with my chair, and there's like no problems with the edges, no real wear down. I will play it soon before I will make the extended review of this, and then I will give you a very, very good brief overview about what it is, how it feels. But for now I can tell you this is just a price point, okay, not in availability, but in January it will be available, I think, in Germany. My number 3, because just of its uniqueness, of the thickness, and of the very good abilities for tech shooters. I won't play it, or I think it's not very good for Apex, to be honest. But for tech shooters, it's an awesome pad, guys. Let me come to the next ones. I hope you all know Veno S now, and I think you all know Veno S now, the mouse from Dawnfinger, because nearly every YouTuber now had it or have it, and is reviewing it and is telling you that it's one of the most surprising OEM produced mouse available for a very fair price point, with very good clicks, very good glides, all the stuff. It's unique, it's from Germany, it's awesome. And this guy from Dawnfinger, he's doing also mouse pads. Wow, surprise, surprise. But yeah, he's doing mouse pad. The first version, which I also reviewed in German and English. Did I in English? Yeah. Yeah, I have an English review for this one, the Dawnfinger mousepad. It's called Gleitmatte. It comes in 540 by 540 square by 4 millimeter. It's a coated cloth pad. It has, how can I say it? The initial friction is a little bit higher, so you have a little bit more control at the start and stop. But the glide, because of the coating he's using, which is not that thick, to be honest, which is like a micro nano coating, which is not wearing down very fast, and if it wears down, it's very controllable, not spot or pointed on usage or on parts of the pad where you are the most of your mouse. It's very feelable and not like degenerating very fast on different points. So you always will have an overall very good feeling, and which gives you mainly a very controllable smooth glide. It's comparable to Cooler Master 200 Pro, for example, just in terms of glide, but way smoother, because the pad itself is not that fluffy, not that structured. The weaving, the fibers itself are not that high, so you don't have this fluffy feeling on the whole pad, but you still have an awesome feeling just in start or stop. So you can use it in tech shooter for sure. It's a very good pad for Valorant and Counter-Strike, I can tell you, because a lot of people are using it for tech shooters. But also you're still able, if you like control pads in games like Warzone or Battlefield, you can basically play everything with this pad. That's why I like it. And the other reason why I really, really like it is the fucking price, guys. Right now he's selling, that's the most expensive version available right now. He's selling the Panorama Edition, which is like the small desk version, 900 by 400 by 4, with a glowing logo. That's not a sticker, it's just like in the surface, so it's in the structure itself. It's glowing in the night, it's charged by daylight, then it glows in the night or when it gets dark. It's pretty nice feature, and you only get it for 22 euro, guys. It's an insane price, and shipping, he nearly ships everywhere. He even ships to South America, guys. And if you don't see a shipping option, just write him a mail, he will make you an offer. And if you really want to play it, it's an awesome pad, guys. And I know in the week before Christmas, he will restock this pads, and also in the big sizes, in 54 and in 120 by 660. So the Gleitmatte, the original version will be available soon in every sizes he can offer. And then I have a product which I said I will not show, but I will show you. That's the next step of the Dawnfinger pad. That's his first uncoated cloth pad. The weaving got tighter, so it's like more more fibers on a square centimeter on a diameter than on the coated version, but the glide pretty much feels the same, besides it's not coated. So there's no glide enhancement through the micro coating, but it really feels the same. But the initial friction is way, way, way lower. So the start and stop point is way more like open, more feelable, more controllable. You are able to make very, very small trackings with high DPI, for example, without having too much initial friction and maybe overpacing because you need too much force to get your mouse into the first initial movement to get over this friction point, you know? It feels very good, very comfortable, has very, very good structures, and price will be the same as on the glide matte. So if you are afraid of coated pads and you just need it also a little bit smoother, a little bit faster, I think the new version, which will be available at the same time as the original one, which has no name right now, is also a very good choice, guys. After this, which is basically for me the best bang for the buck pad right now out there, I will show you a pad which surprised me a lot, which has a very high quality, still a very good, very competitive price, and which is made by Fnatic. It's the Focus 3, one of the most surprising pads in general for me. And it's like, you say, yeah, but it's cloth pad. Yeah, for me it's a cloth pad, guys, because it's not a dash, you know, it's not, it's just made different. It's just made by the heat sealing they use, by the way they burn down the fibers to make it aware of or just make it a little bit water repellent. It's just no, it's not unique. We have also a rocket pad which is way rougher with the same technique, and some people also told me there were pads like 5 years up front from big brands who made the same. But this way, this technique, how they made it, it's very good because it's not too rough. It still feels like a very controllable, non-coated cloth pad, which has a very good start and stop point. So the initial friction is a little bit lower than on a coated glide matte, but a little bit higher than on a non-coated glide mat. So a little bit in between. But the glide feeling is also very good. It's a little bit, yeah, the static friction is a little bit higher than on both glide mat, but the overall feeling is very linear, very smooth, very controllable. It gives you very nice response. It has the surface has a little bit of roughness due to this heat. Yeah, this heat fabric wear down, or how you want to call it. I think they have a special name for it, but they're just burning the fibers. To be honest, they call it. They just made something with heat, guys. So it's pretty unique. And besides this, in the size they sell it in, like this one is 950 by 450 by 4 millimeter in thickness. They have a very good rubber back. They have very, very high quality edges. Okay, this here is a mock-up which they show here, but the edges are better to be honest than this what they show you on the mock-up here on the virtualization. They are very good stitched. The edges are not broad, they're soft, they are like flat to the pad. They will never distract you, to be honest. The pad directly lays flat on the desk when you roll it out. I had no problems with the pad in any points, and for just 30 euro and I think 7 euro additional shipping, you're just like 37 euro for a normal desk. It's not desk mat size for me, but for most people it's desk size pad, which with a very high quality 4 millimeter thick. This is right now my number one cloth pad, because I think that's for now the best quality and the best overall package. The back, the way it's made, not coated, with the heat transferring, which gives you also a humidity awareness because of the way it is made with the burnt down fiber. The package in total, just let me feel and how it behaves just in tracking and controlling, that this is the number one cloth pad right now. No, there's no size damage in this review, and there are no other coat pad. And there's also not the Odin pad, to be honest, because the three ones I showed you are unique to each other in different ways. And I think that's that's for me the outstanding parts, because the Kinzu is the better size, you know. And this is one of the best high quality pads in the cloth space available, everywhere available, sendable in stock for a fair price. So guys, if you have any questions, just put it down in comments below. I hope this review or this top 3 gave you a brief, fair overview about what I'm thinking, what's my top 3 right now. I'm missing the Kinzu 2 Pro S review in total, but I will do it in some weeks, guys. So far, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Comments are open for you guys. I will answer everything I can as fast as I can. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Bye bye.